It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching Levante David, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Buccaneers and the Falcons, and it's all up next.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop the throw. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks. The angle.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Ooh, you know that did not feel good. Vita Vea with the sack there. And we know he's a big-time presence on the defensive line, especially against the run. But he'll surprise you with his quickness and his upfield agility. Game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come
on 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up.
They'll run with Patterson. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having balls.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A very solid gain of 27.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to skip.
2nd and 6. This pass is caught by London. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the...
Give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line, and these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot, and they don't often get credit.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to see.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bird. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot.
Here's Patterson. And this will be a Falcons first down as good running gets him to about the 44. They're going to look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they're ranked dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit?
Could be.
Thus far. This will be third and forever. That's taken in by Ferkser. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Holding offense.
Third down, here's Patterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, caught by London. Now back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be brought down. Back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Demir Bird. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the...
Time now with the visiting Falcons out on top as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. They're standing by as Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, let's head over to Highmark Stadium to check out what's happening with the Bills. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. The Browns trying to hold on and claim victory.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of London. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback...
first and 10. It's Patterson. And he gets it down to the 32. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive, and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Looking to throw. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Akeem Hicks able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
This is a little Harper nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Falcons are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the Irish. Now they've got a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This is going to be 3rd and 13. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Complete to Zacchaeus. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. First. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt.